All right, this is the Charlotte Review, and you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, big dog.
It's good, y'all. It's Mookie from Cincinnati, Ohio. Comedian, host, actor, something like that. Something that's, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's
Yeah. Y'all, that's my cousin. I'm from Cleveland.
believe.
Yeah, definitely. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Told me you're Cincinnati, from Cincinnati, Ohio. What made you want to get into comedy?
I grew up a class clown. That was me. I don't know. It's like people always like told me like, why don't you never try stand up? Like, there's just nothing, something that never crossed my mind until I actually like moved out here to Charlotte. I mean, that leap of faith. I knew working a 9 to 5 wasn't nothing I wanted to do. Too goofy for that. I couldn't see myself in the student time my whole life. Like, you know what I mean? People won't take me serious no way. So, probably had a lot to do with it. I mean, as far as taking that leap of faith and chasing my dreams.
Cool. So what brought you here to Charlotte?
Man, I don't know, but I ask myself that every day. I came out for a summer, like 2015. It was going. City was clean. City was growing. And then when I was out of college, I'm like, I couldn't stay in Ohio. I feel like I was outgrowing the state.
I can feel that, definitely.
Yeah. So it was like a leap of faith, to be honest, man. Why Charlotte? I still don't know. Be that in God's hands, but I feel like I made the right decision. No. What I'm looking for? What's what I'm looking for? No. Shit, I'm trying to look for you. I'm trying to use big words and shit. I ain't that smart and shit. I know what I mean.
So when did you know that comedy was your calling? Like your earliest thoughts of?
Man,
comedy.
ironically, man, my first comedy show was the first day after Charlie Murphy had passed. So Charlie Murphy died April 11th. My first comedy show was April 12th. After my first comedy show, that feeling after that first show, man, it's like crack. Right. It's like crack. Like I just wanted to get back on stage. And that was when I finally like, yeah, this might be. This when I'm like, yeah, I'm in the lane. I'm in my lane.
So where do you draw your comedic motivation?
Pain, stuff that I experienced.
Elaborate with that.
With pain.
Yeah.
Man, comedians are sometimes they're some of the most saddest people, man. They went through stuff, and I don't think they want other people to feel the same way that they experience it, man. We happy people generally, but I feel like a lot of times we put on that persona just to. We don't just like. I like even if I don't want to, I just like to make other people feel good. I like to make other people laugh. So me just being that type of person, if I'm always in a bad mood, it'll be hard to get other people in a good mood. So I like to just, I don't know. I kind of got off topic with the question.
No, you on topic?
Yeah. But as far as like pain, man, like that's where like shit, being broke, so that shit hurt.
Right.
But shit, I try to make light out of the worst situations. What's so crazy? I made a joke about about death one time. One of my best friends died, and ironically, everybody was like, "Dang, that's crazy! I just seen him." I'm looking like, "Damn, why everybody just seen the motherfucker right before they die?" So, like, so
that's true though.
I just seen him. Like, so I mean, I just make jokes out of stuff like that. So that's where I get my motivation from, and then things that people can relate to. So I try to always to scratch the surface as far as being obnoxious and shit. That's pretty much where it's stems from as far as motivation.
Cool. Yeah, I definitely got to see you in rare form last night. You know what I mean? Let people know we kicked it last night a little bit. I got to see you in rare form, and seeing you mix with so many different people. Like, what do you think is the hardest thing about being a comedian? Because I'm sure just seeing your personality and how you move, I could tell, like, okay, you're a naturally funny guy, you're a people person. But just what's the hardest thing about being a comedian? Everybody knows you're the funny guy.
It's expectations. Like, I always expect you to say something silly, like, always being on front. No matter, I don't care who you are. So, how you doing? I'm a comedian. Oh man, tell me a joke. Let me hear something. Like, right now, nigga. Like, so that's probably one of the hardest things. But other than that, man, being a comedian is fun. I would say it's hard. Probably one of the most funnest things that I done did. since I've only been doing it for about 2 years now.
Okay, that was my next question. How long you been doing it? So with the notoriety of being a comedian, man, are you dating?
Nah, not yet, man. I'm the 2-time side nigga of the year. Going for my 3rd consecutive award and a rapper. I'll be rapping this shit too. It's actually Side Nigga Saturday, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, we gonna make sure we don't hold you too long. We know you got some house to slide too. But even with that, like, just, you know what I mean, Side Nigga Saturday, you 2-time side nigga. Like, how do you deal with the ladies when they come to you about the comedy, like things like that? How do you maneuver with everybody knowing Mook just a funny guy? You getting a lot more ladies than I'm sure you used to get. Yeah. How do you deal with those type of things?
I let it deal with itself. I let them deal with that. I'm taking everything that comes with the comedy game.
So I want it all.
I want it all. But nah, man, I'm not. I ain't dating now. I just don't. I feel like relationship is another commitment. That'll be another full-time job on top of comedy. And I'm trying to get out of our 9 to 5, so really ain't trying to step into another, get into another full committed relationship right now. I'm working with a committed relationship with comedy.
Okay.
So shit. But as far as women though, man, I'm dating. I'm open to the idea of love.
Y'all ladies, you heard him. He the best side nigga in the world, man.
Two time. If you got a man, it's even better. You know what I mean? I get the best relationship advice.
They say it's short of the car, I'm become addicted around on, right? You know what I mean? I feel it. So, with everything that's going on in the city, Charlotte is building a lot. You being from Cincinnati. How do you feel about the comedy scene in Charlotte?
Man, it's growing, definitely. I'm a part of the Charlotte comedy scene. I've been there for about 2 years now. And I've seen it grow. I've seen it grow since I've been in there. The new wave of comedians, some of the older cast that's been in Charlotte. The urban comedy scene is growing. So that's another thing that's going. I'm kind of helping generate that for here in Charlotte. I got one of the only urban comedy nights in Charlotte. So that's part of the comedy scene is growing in Charlotte. So I'm really excited for the future. It says like 50 people, 50 families moving here a day. That's a hell of motherfuckers.
Right.
Like, so, you know what I mean? Man, this is what I already one of the most is thriving as far as black people, as far as Charlotte is. So I'm hoping that urban comedy scene really grow. We can be like a baby Atlanta.
Definitely. So, in your opinion, with all the comedians that you've encountered in Charlotte, who would you say is the weakest comedian?
The weakest?
The weakest comedian in Charlotte right now.
The weakest comedian. Weakest comedian, man. My nigga Ryan Davis. Nah, he won't for the big one. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Ryan Davis is probably the hardest. But I don't know, man. I don't really judge comedians off of how strong or good they are. I got some favorites. I got some that I probably won't stay to watch that whole set.
Okay. Who are some of your favorites right now that people definitely need to look out for?
Okay. My boy Juwan Cap, man. He got a Have You Seen My Hairline, independent Have You Seen My Hairline tour. Okay. He growing. There's some young man, my boys, Doc Reed, Don Garrett, the whole Impromptu team. If I ain't doing anything, make sure I check out Impromptu as well. But it's a team full of comedians who really got their shit together. That's really pushing their platforms. Tyrone Burston, he's in Charlotte, killing the comedy scene.
Okay.
Cousin Clyde is killing the comedy scene right now in Charlotte. Ethan Pete's a young heavy hitter. He might be doing the college tour with me, so he doing it. So it's some killers out here in Charlotte that's coming up. Cool. So stay on the lookout.
Definitely. So let's move back just a little bit. Talk a little bit about your background, okay. your upbringing, being from Cincinnati, Ohio. How do you use your environment to mold your style of comedy and your material?
See, that's what Cincinnati made me, man. That's where a lot of my stuff is like how I was raised, how I grew up. The school I went to, a lot of that's a lot of my materials is comprised off of right now. So shit, man. kind of ask that question one more time. How are they?
How did the environment mold your material now?
Yeah, definitely, man. Because it's just like rapping, man. You rap about what you see, you rap about what you experience. Just like with comedy. And some of the, I don't know if you ain't from the hood or not, but shit, that's what the most funniest shit is experience, man. You got crackheads, you got thieves, you got boosters,
right?
You got everything in the hood, man. You got some beautiful shit in the hood as well. So that kind of helped me a whole lot. And I can't see myself being white funny. A lot of people like we should do more like white rooms or more diverse rooms. And I really ain't kind of tapped off into that lane yet. They will come and fuck with me at my shows. I fuck with everybody. I fuck with everybody, but I really don't. My style of comedy is more urban, so I try to do my comedy for those who it appeal to.
Gotcha.
Shit, if that appeal to you, this shit come fuck with me. But definitely, man, my environment definitely.
And you said something about white comedy, which a lot of people, I don't think they really understand the difference between the white comedy and the black comedy with the urban. How do you feel with the urban comedy about people crossing over into that realm of, per se, white comedy?
Yeah, you can. That's what it's. You can cross over from urban to white. But it might be hard for somebody to cross over from white to urban and still be relatable.
Right.
But as far as if you can make that transition, a lot of the time it's about being more so the transition is based off creativity. White comedy they like creative, like creativity, puns, things like that. Black comedy is more so observational. Right. What you see. I'm about to tear your ass up, boy. You gotta know. I mean, so it's more so observational opposed to. I mean, so it's. I think I ain't got no problem. See no problem with it. But it can be a task for some individuals to make that transition.
Definitely. So, with the black-white comedy moving on, how do you think the current events affect your material, or does it at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. Instantly, it's like when flow happened, man. That's definitely this quick material, man, that you can play off of people's emotion, reactions. So that's always fun to try to. Because as soon as something happens, you always got some slick shit to say anyway.
Right.
So right. But we might as well just write it down and save it for a room. So that's what most of my remarks and comments is gonna have some comical in it, some slick. So that's what I like to. I might open up a show with it. You know what I mean? Just to touch on it, and then see where I go from there.
Right. So being the person that makes everybody laugh, where do you find your daily dose of laughter?
YouTube.
You sound like my kids, man.
YouTube, Instagram, man, the Discovery page, Ha Davis, Fat Boy, them dudes, man. They got that. They really using this social media platform and taking off with it, and I respect it. And that's how I catch my daily laughs, man. They get me going. Sometimes they say it's hard to make comedians laugh. That ain't true. That ain't true, man. We laugh at anything, man. But we got one of the largest senses of humor, so we find, even if it ain't as funny, we'll find some shit funny about it.
Yeah. Comedians.
So I get my dose of laughter from anywhere. My work managers, the person I'm talking to on the phone, whatever I find funny, if it's funny to me, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh from it.
So with your open sense of humor, how has that been a hurdle for you in life? Which I'm sure everybody's waiting on that. Like, if he laugh at everything, like.
Yeah. Not so. I mean, you get a lot of. The worst thing about laughing at everything is people gonna keep talking to you. Whether you don't like, fuck, nigga, I ain't laughing to be your friend, nigga. I'm laughing to be nice. Like, you shut the fuck up. But some people keep that laugh that you keep laughing and they're gonna keep talking to you. So that's the hardest part about laughing and everything. But other than that, man, it just makes you more likable. I feel like it makes you feel good. And,
excuse the fire truck and shit. Yeah.
All good. Kanye West Charlit.
Right. Let the train go by. So, moving back to the city, if there's one thing that you could change in the Charlotte comedy scene, what would it be?
How often they do rooms, or how often they do. I feel like we need to do more rooms, more nights a week. For every style of comedy. Right now it's kind of limited. I mean, you go to a room every night of the week, but you go to places like Atlanta, Los Angeles, you can go to three, four shows in 4 hours, like in the same room, like back-to-back shows. In Charlotte, you ain't got that. You got to really find a room, maybe one room a day. When you got places like Atlanta, that's back-to-back. So just different market. But with Charlotte growing, you can only expect that to grow too. So. That's one thing I would change is how often they're doing it, and just have more diverse rooms. Okay. Everywhere.
That's a very different answer than what we get from the other people we've interviewed. So I definitely could appreciate that. So if somebody dropped $1 million in your lap right now, what's the first thing you would do with it?
Quit my job first.
After that.
I'm gonna get an annuity. I don't go. I gotta take care of the peoples, man. I gotta go take care of home. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna set myself up to where I ain't never gotta work again. Yeah. First, take care of moms and family, and then man, I gotta start up some type of comedy club or something I'm gonna start some type of business in comedy, like a comedy club. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. Right now, this instant give it. I know what I'd do if I worked for $1 million, but if somebody just gave it to me,
that's a bit different.
That's a big difference, yeah. Somebody gave me $1 million. I don't know, man. I definitely would give a large portion of it back. I would want to be a philanthropist. I would want to give to like a hood, man. A lot of people they donate money to like stupid places to me, jails. There's places that don't need Red Cross. Like, but these places got millions of dollars. Go donate that money to some place that need it, like the hood. Right. Not a church, but actually go put that money into something that you need. I mean, so that's probably what I'd do is start maybe a community center, a LeBron type school. Right. With something that can definitely help out the community.
That's very honorable, man. I like that. Very admirable. I want to touch on one thing in that answer. You said you would definitely take care of home. You referenced your mother a lot. Would you say she's your biggest supporter?
Definitely. She my why. She give me my purpose. I ain't gonna say I was raised in a single parent household. Okay. But it was like broken. I started out. They was together for 13 years. I separated when I was like 10. I think I was younger than that, like 8, 9. So just being in that, but mom was there. She was, some lunch money. Pops was there, but mom's was like, you mom's boy, mom's baby. It'd be like that sometimes.
I'm the same way.
Mom's was there, she just gave me purpose, and I play. When I do get $1 million, she'll be the first person I take care of. She ain't got no more worries. She's gonna be straight.
I like that, man. Yeah. Let's see. So just moving on with that, the money aspect and things are starting to pick up. You have these things in your mind. Where do you see your comedy career going?
Hopefully, as far as God will allow me to go with it. When I think of it, man, a lot of people like when I see like my future, I see myself selling out like arenas. And I'm far from there yet. So when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I gotta keep getting better. So that's another reason I keep striving to keep getting better. Cause I'm like, shit, if I want to sell out an arena one day, shit, I gotta.
Have a hard shit, yeah.
I gotta get better. So I'm dreaming big, man. I dream big, and shit. And I want to be up there with the elites too. A lot of people do comedy for fun. A lot of people do it just to let time pass by. But I really just like. For me, this is something I really like, care about, passionate about. So, that's why I want to take as far as God will allow me to go.
That's definitely.
Let me stay healthy.
Yeah. So I know you performed a bunch of different places. I see you doing a lot on Instagram. It's fucking hilarious. Especially the clip where you took off running and the cops pulled up. That shit was hilarious. Out of all the places you performed already, what was your most favorite place that you performed?
Most favorite was what I'm about to do again. Actually, was the homecoming show. Just going back. I used to host it a lot in college, so a lot of people already knew me as being a funny dude, funny guy. They never seen me like actually do stand up, so that was like a challenge. Like, all right, we knew he was funny, but I don't know if he can get up on stage and tell jokes. So,
and what college you go to?
University of Toledo.
Okay, UT.
Yeah, UT. Yeah, the Rockets.
Straight up.
So yeah, so that was like probably like the first. After that show, I'm like, yeah, I love this shit. I really love this shit. Just making, and that was my like probably my best show too. Out of all the shows I've never had. The cleanest show that I ever had. It was like, it probably was based on all that adrenaline.
Yeah.
But that's probably my favorite place, UT.
Okay. So, as of right now, you mean with comedy, like you said, you the 2-time side nigga champion, all these things you got going with the comedy, you're doing acting, sliding into that. What comedians right now could you see yourself, or do you see yourself working with, or you want to work with?
Any of them. Give me a gig. Give me an opportunity. But shit, I want to. Mike Epps, man, that dude is hilarious to me, bro. So Mike Epps, man, you want to put a nigga in the Dolomite? I mean, you can see this. I'm sliding to your DMs.
Pause.
For real. But nah, Mike Epps, man, Eddie Murphy, man. If I'm fortunate enough to blow up at the time where he's still around and still creating, he like the rock star comedy, man.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, man. So I love to do something with Eddie.
He's working on something right now. I just seen he's working on what is a remake of Grumpy Old Men.
For real? I thought it was Dolomite. They were working on Dolomite too.
Yeah, but he's also working on Grumpy Old Men.
Dang.
Yeah.
He working.
Always, right?
That's the industry, man. That's the industry, man. That's the industry. Everybody is always working, man. Everybody. So, yeah. But yeah, the Eddie Murphy, Mike Epps, I love to do some shit with. Cat.
Very underrated.
Kevin Hart giving a lot of opportunities. So shit. Hopefully Kevin Hart gave me opportunity to it. Heartbeat of the City. Yeah. So he doing a lot of stuff as far as he got the LOL network, giving artists opportunities. So, hopefully we can work together in the near future. But yeah, those are probably some of my top ones. Eddie, Kevin, and Mike.
Cool. Yeah.
Simple ass names.
Yeah.
They're not more creative at all. Kevin, Mike, and Eddie.
Yeah, at all. So, what would you say is your biggest fear in your comedy career? Like, what's your biggest fear?
Shit. I don't know. Staying local.
Yeah.
Staying local. I mean, I ain't got too many fears as far as the industry goes, but and I don't like to like my fears stop me from doing anything. So as far as like, I'm not sure. I don't know if I got any fears as far as the industry goes. Can't be afraid to fail. That's where a lot of times when your biggest successes come. So you can't be afraid of the industry for real.
I like that. So if it's anything else that you could do besides comedy, what would it be?
Rapping.
Bars.
Give me real quick. Yeah. Okay. Check it. Side nigga, side of day. I'm on the way. Yeah, coming through. No homo, I ain't no gay. I say. Yeah. Okay. I say I'm with the review. You know how I do. I'ma play this shit in the loop, and I haven't killed.
Bars. I'm coming soon on you niggas. Just to warm up.
Never drop an album on SoundCloud.
Have you done any music though?
Never, man. But nah, that's starting to become more popular too, man. Lil Duval dropped "Living My Best Life." So
Man, it's funny because people don't even know that he has a plethora of music that's already out.
Man.
He's done hooks, all that verses.
Girl, I know this might seem strange.
That was my shit.
That was a classic.
That's how he broke.
For real. So yeah, they been asleep for a while now. Lil Bob been doing that shit.
Yeah, man. The nigga's old. You know what I mean? He just got a young nigga face.
For real. That's gonna be me though. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the Lil Duval of the future. Old nigga with a young nigga face.
Yeah. Out here jugging, man. What's one thing that people don't know about you that you would want them to know?
Shit, I don't know. I'm an open book. A lot of people ask questions. I just tell them what it is. I don't think I ran from no answers. I don't know.
Yeah, you definitely have it in this interview at all.
Shit. I don't try to know shit. I'm out here. I mean, if you didn't know, you know now. But nah, I don't know. Shit, hey, y'all got any questions for me, man? Y'all know my page public. Ask a question out on my timeline. I ain't even got to DM it. Ask me a question on my timeline. I answer for anybody. I don't care. I don't know. I ain't got no secrets, man. I'm an open book.
And with you being an open book, I know with reality, how people use it and spin it for people's weakness and shit. Like we could use how Meek Mill and Drake and Pusha T and Drake, those type of beefs. How do you deal with the haters knowing that they know everything about you?
Yeah.
And
shit, I told them. They ain't like they saying it behind my back, nigga. What you gonna say about me that I told you this shit? I told you the dirt. Shit, what happened? Shit, man, I got fired. I'm broke out this bitch. They say, man, Mook, you broke, but I told everybody I'm broke. Fuck you talking about? So, I mean, I ain't got no. Shit, I told everybody first. And anybody say, I don't care. So shit, that's the mindset I got. That's not my mentality. Not no fucks given.
I feel it.
All publicity is good publicity.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Explain.
Somebody say, no, nobody said this shit, but somebody say, man, Charlotte review terrible. I'm like, well, for real? First thing I do is gonna go look up the Charlotte review. All right, that's a rating right there, y'all, to get some people looking up the Charlotte review.
Right.
They're probably gonna spell it wrong because they probably not spell it.
Right. So they're gonna be searching for it.
Searching for a while, you know what I mean? But no matter what they do, once they get to that page, they're gonna figure out for themselves what it is, and they're gonna make their own judgment. Initially, so it might be like I mean, everybody gonna make their own judgment, their own perception of things. But once word of mouth is like the biggest form of communication, publicity, whatever. So once somebody tells you something, boom, and that shit gets spreaded on, whether it's good or bad, it's spreading, it's bringing light to a situation or you. Shit. People gonna think what they want to think regardless anyways.
Right. So with that being the word of mouth and things like that, do you think that negative publicity hurts people? Because we can use Kanye for example.
Yeah.
How he's trying to spin everything and do the things he's trying to do.
Right.
How do you think that negative publicity impacts people?
I mean, it impacts it hurt people's feelings, but it don't hurt nobody's pockets. Kanye West still making millions of dollars. So, I mean, it can depending on how situation. I think Kanye West lost like 10 million followers or some shit at that time. Yeah, he lost a lot of followers. So depending on how the situation, because you can't do anything in America. People ain't letting you do anything now. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
So, we can go ahead and start wrapping it up. What upcoming events do you have coming up?
I'm being in Ohio back-to-back weekends. I begin in October. Toledo's homecoming, then Central State Wilberforce homecoming. Tuesdays, every Tuesday at Firehouse Bar and Lounge. I got a new menu coming. Takes like Tuesdays with like 6 drinks from Douce and Grey Goose.
I'll be there.
So yeah, all new drinks. You get to taste that. I swear to God, you get that. Oh, this a drink. I had to come up with 6 different drinks, man. So I came up with a menu. So yeah, but that'll be every Tuesday. So shit, man. And if anything else, man, just follow my Instagram page so that y'all can stay up to date with what events I got coming up.
Tell them what's your Instagram handle.
That's Mook Hefner _ on IG. Mook Hefner on just Mook Hefner on social. On Snapchat, and same on Twitter.
Okay, and where can they find the footage from your comedy shows and things like that?
A lot of them is on. A couple of them is on YouTube. Street Schools got posted one. I will have. I'm generating about to get a YouTube account now where I'll be doing posting a lot of my things and trying to get that going. I'm working with the impromptu team to. If you ain't doing none of this, man, make sure you check out the impromptu. Impromptu 11 12 13 11 12 13 impromptu IMPROMPTUE 11 12 13.
So a lot of numbers to remember, man.
A lot of 11 12 13 11 12 13. They remember that.
You said it so fast, I didn't even catch it. You know what I mean, I'm just like, wait, one. This is it.
11 12 13. But yeah, so everything's be on YouTube coming soon as well. Don't want to put out too much content because thieves in the industry too much, but still, the comedians still. So I don't want to overflood the scene. But yeah, YouTube and then social media. Catch my skits. Or you can just see me in the person. Buy a ticket to a show.
Definitely. We definitely want to thank you for all your time, Mook, man. Wish you much success, man. And this is Smooth with the Charlotte Review, and we are out.
Appreciate y'all, man.